Hi, I'm James Muir, and this is a screencast for Make More Noise. This morning we're going to do another one on free plugins, and this is one of my personal favourites. It's from a company called Massey Plugins, and it's called Tapehead. It's designed to be an emulation of the sort of softening, slight compression effect that tape machines would have had on recording audio. Now, Massey Plugins are actually famous for their plugins for Pro Tools, and a while back they were experimenting with actually releasing them as audio units, so they'd be compatible with Logic or GarageBand or Digital Performer. It doesn't look like that experiment's going to come to fruition, but Stephen Massey very kindly has released his sort of prototype version of Tapehead as a free AU. So if you do a Google search like I've done for Massey Tapehead, and you come down the list here and you can see www.smassey.com/au.html. It's actually not on his normal page for plugins, which is Massey Plugins here at the top. So you need to find this specific page here, which is massey.com, smassey.com/au. So let's load that page up and have a look. So all you need to do now is download and install the plugin, which there's some very basic instructions here, and the download link is here in blue. Elsewhere on the Make More Noise site, we have covered in the past how to install plugins, and this is a plugin that doesn't come with an installer, so you just need to drag it to the right place, which is Library, Audio, Plugins, Components. But have a look on Make More Noise, you'll find that there's another tutorial which actually shows that specifically. I've already downloaded and installed this, so I'm going to go ahead and quit Safari and open up Logic. Okay, so in Logic we've got a bit of acoustic guitar here that I recorded the other day using a Royer R121 ribbon mic, pointed about 12 inches away, pointing at the join between the neck and the body, somewhere around the 12th fret, and I was using an A Designs P1 mic preamp, just to give you an idea of how we got where we are. So next thing to do is to insert the Massey plugin. So we go Audio Units, Massey Plugins, Tapehead, and actually this is a mono track, so I'm just going to go down to the bottom of the channel strip in Logic and change it to mono, and go back to our plugins list. Same idea, Audio Units, Massey Plugins, Tapehead Medium, and now because I've switched the channel strip to mono, I've got the mono component available. It's really straightforward, this plugin. You've got two controls, which are drive, which is the amount of distortion or saturation or non-linearity that you're going to impart to your original sound, and trim, which is effectively a volume control. So as you add drive, you'll be turning the signal up, so you're going to need to bring the trim down accordingly, and that is really all you need to know about the Massey plugin. You need to add as much saturation as you think is appropriate to the sound, and then just trim it back down so you're not fooling yourself that it sounds better. To most people's ears, loud sounds slightly better, and it can be quite misleading. So spend a bit of time with the bypass switch and go backwards and forwards between the processed and unprocessed sound, just to make sure you are actually improving the sound. Let's have a quick listen. And that's the Stephen Massey Tapehead in action. So as I was saying earlier, really the only thing you need to think about with this is drive, how much of the effect you're getting, trim, just knock it back to the level of your original file, and you can check that by just keep flicking backwards and forwards between the bypassed and unbypassed states. And places to try the Massey plugin. Sounds fantastic across drum buses, works brilliantly on bass guitar, and any sort of sound you've got that's a bit too bright or jagged or edgy that you just want to soften down a bit. Well worth a try with the Tapehead, and at free it's absolutely astonishing value for money. Genuinely one of the best free AU plugins that's available. Thank you for watching. I've been James Muir, and this has been a screencast for Make More Noise.